Nobody is born understanding capitalism. What we're born into is stories about it. And if you've ever wondered why so many working people defend a system that keeps them struggling, this might help. Let's talk about some common ideas people carry. Not because they're stupid, but because it's what they were taught. The first is, if you instinctively hear the word capitalism and think freedom, success, democracy, or choice, pause, because none of those things are exclusive to capitalism. Buying and selling, that's commerce. Markets, those are older than capitalism itself. Capitalism is about who owns, not who buys. Second, if the word socialism immediately triggers fear, authoritarianism, poverty, government control, that fear didn't come from study. It came from messaging. Socialism isn't when the government owns everything. At its core, it's about workers having power over the systems they depend on. Now, you don't have to agree with it, but you should at least know what it is before rejecting it. Third, if politics feels like nonstop culture war, immigrants, indigenous people, trans folks, wokeness, ask who benefits from that distraction? Because blaming marginalized people for rising rent and stagnant wages keeps attention away from the people extracting profit from your labor. Fourth, if you think class is just about income, you've only got half the story. The class isn't about how much you make. It's about how you make it. Do you earn money by selling your time and effort, or by owning assets that extract value from other people's work? That's the real divide. Fifth, if you call yourself a capitalist but need a paycheck to survive, you're not a capitalist. And that's not an insult. Working class doesn't mean poor, lazy, or unsuccessful. It means your livelihood depends on your labor. The system teaches you to reject that label so you never organize around it. Sixth, if you believe hard work is what capitalism rewards, look closer. Hard work exists everywhere. What capitalism rewards most efficiently is ownership and leverage, not effort. That's why some people earn more before lunch than others earn in a lifetime. Seventh, if you think people just need to work their way up, ask yourself why productivity keeps rising while wages don't. That gap didn't happen by accident. It's a design feature, not a flaw. Next, if you believe countries that challenge capitalism fail on their own, history disagrees. Sanctions, coups, trade manipulation. Economic warfare doesn't get taught as violence, but it is violence. Ninth, if you think liberalism is left-wing, that's another remix job. Liberals and conservatives argue about social issues, but they largely agree on preserving capitalism. Leftism starts where capitalism is questioned, not tweaked. 10th, and this one's uncomfortable. If you're working class but consistently support political movements that cut labor protections, weaken unions, and protect corporate power, ask who you're actually voting for. None of this means you're bad, foolish, or brainwashed. It means you live in a system that spends billions shaping how you understand it. The first step isn't switching sides. It's learning the language that was kept from you. That's where the real choice starts. Peace out, and if you're not already following me, you should. It's going to be a ride.